Let's see. What does Twitch tell me? Yep, seems fine. Time to ping el discoro. There we go. This open. Yep, yep, yep. Right. So what are we doing today? Oh, okay. Actually, first of all, let's see if we have any offline work to catch up with. I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is everything. Like everything is stuff that I'm done on stream, so this is fine. Actually, I can show you what I did off stream yesterday night. Godot. I wrote a little maze solving algorithm just for fun. Like in a meme channel that I stalk, someone just posted a maze, and I was like, I kind of want to solve that. Let me put the simple image first. If I put this in, and then I also need to change the start and end points. Actually, I could do this a bit smarter, I guess. Like this, and then comment this entire thing out. There we go. So it generates a gradient. Did I not? Oh yeah, I haven't set the endpoint. The reasonable place. I think 20 and 10 maybe? And then I have to comment this out. Oh, I meant, okay, 10 and 30 I think. That's the point. Yeah, so it finds a path. It doesn't find the shortest path. I haven't figured out why this algorithm is stinky, but it does find a path to the end. And it's not even particularly fast. It's actually pretty slow. So if I do this, and then we take this image in, which is a bit larger, it's gonna take approximately like a minute to generate the map, right? And the way it works is basically you have a starting point, and it takes a random direction. I can just go here actually. Yeah, we have the starting point. Then we check if it's our clear color exactly. I couldn't be bothered to figure out like how to check a distance to a color or similarity, and then we just take all these offsets, and we see if we already have visited this point, and then we say, oh, okay, this should be our current distance from the start plus 1, right? I see the maze has been solved, and then we erase the current point from the to be visited points, and then we just loop, right? Take a random next point, go there, take all these, bim ba bum ba bum. And then after that's done, we take the end point, and then we just follow, like, what is the lowest value, and go there, and loop, right? And if you think about that, that works. This image is a bit XD, because it's stretched. But what I can do is I can open this, and this is the image that it generated, right? So this is the endpoint, and it just tries to find the closest pixel to the start all the time. And it results in a bit of a strange path. Honestly, I like how this path looks. right? It's like squiggling around a bit. But generally, it will just go to where it's supposed to go, right? It just goes. Is there any, like, good example? Well, I guess, yeah. But I mean, what you see here, like these colors being different, and also more here, these colors being different, means that if you start from the start point, and you know, want to go here, like, there's no close path. Like, you have to go all the way through somewhere here, right? Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Even if I do say so myself. At first, I had the distance denoted only by grayscale, but I just decided to, you know, use all the 3 channels in the color. And I chose this order to use them, just so the red line is still visible, right? So first green, then blue, then red. And that's about it. The only bad part is that it takes like 44 seconds to solve that maze. I could probably make it faster, even in GDScript, and if I actually want it to be fast, then, you know, just rewrite it in Rust. It's gonna be faster. But anyway, that's that. A little side tangent. So, last time, the stuff that I wrote, yeah, turning the phasing enum, that has to make sense. I'm kind of dreading doing that, so I'm probably gonna do that later. We do have to rotate the normals and UVs as well. If we place down like this slab and this slab, for example, you can see the lighting is different on 2 of these, and also that the texture is like facing a different direction, the 2 of these, right? And I don't know if looking at the UV map would help at all, but let's see. Since I have it ready here. The update live? No. Yeah. UV maps do be facing different directions. Next thing. It is obvious from the texture itself as well, but yeah. So, pa-pum. I guess I also need my previous project, so I can just copy. Also, if you're wondering why I went from 1 to 3, there's an intermediate version where I tried to use Bevy. And then I started making a 2D platformer with Bevy, because I'm like, okay, I should probably be more familiar with this tool. And then I realized that I actually don't want to use Bevy. After a while of using Bevy. It was like, I got the vibe that I would rather learn WGPU. Like, I would get more value for my time, rather than if I learn Bevy. That's the feeling that I had. So then I decided to go back to Godot. But it's good to explore your options. So if you are actually stuck with a bad tool, then you will realize it. And if you're not stuck with a bad tool, you will also realize that, oh, the thing that I was using is actually pretty good. I love having a good mute hotkey so I can be disgusting off the mic without anyone hearing it. Anyway. Yeah, we already do this part. we do this part. We actually do it better because we don't have this 9 hard-coded. Okay, so I guess in here I have a thing for the blocks that tells them if they should rotate or not. But I think I'm just gonna make everything not rotate at first, because that's like the more common case. And then if I actually want something directional later, then I can do that. I can hack it in. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that's the actual thing that I have to do. Did I just hear Discord ping? Damn. I did. Well, anyway, I'm gonna mute my Discord tab. Wait, why did it come through? Streamer mode? Disable sounds? Yeah. Or do I have another tab of Discord and that hasn't realized? Let me check. Little side tangent. Yeah, this instance of Discord hasn't realized that it should be quiet. That's fine. Anyway. So this is the part that we want to copy, basically. Huh. It's interesting. And this is for... Oh, okay. So I understand this now. So... I think at least. So if we don't want the texture to rotate, then yeah, this already understood. If we don't want the texture to rotate, then we have to like counter the already happening rotation and modify the UV based on that. But if we do want the texture to rotate and phasing is bigger than 3, which in here meant that the texture, like the model is flipped, then I guess even there you need some UV manipulation. But I don't know if that's the case for me now. Well, we'll see. We will see. Append mesh. Where are my UVs? Here are my UVs. I should make like a game or something. Or just use Vim. I just want to learn the Vim keybinds, because I can see, like, sometimes getting to the start of a line takes so many, like, control right arrow presses. It's a bit annoying. And if I misclick, I don't know. I guess I could also use the cursor, but, meh. Anyway, we know our rotation. Yep. I guess this is done before the offset. Yep. Offset is always the last thing. I guess this could be broken later, but that's fine. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. So I do want to name these to be like nothing clockwise, like flip counterclockwise or something like that. And so they're consistent. For now. I think we'll call it temp here as well. Probably have to do that. Oh, it's with a small r. Okay. I just want to check. If I don't do this, then it should be bad. Yep. Is it this simple? Maybe. We'll see. It appears to be. I still have to rotate the normals, but UVs are good now. Wow. Well, almost. Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay. I guess the triangle rotate flags were so faces that shouldn't be rotated aren't rotated. Dun dun dun. Yeah. I can't cheat this easily either. Like, I pretty much have to know where the normal is pointing. Like here, I could just be like, oh, if our face is the top or the bottom, then do rotation. If it's the sides, don't do it. But if we get the stairs, got it. You can maybe see sometimes when I scroll that the scroll wheel really doesn't like me. I still have to return this mouse. Yeah, anyway. Like here we have a like vertical and a horizontal thing on the same mesh, on the same face. You know? So I can't just say, oh, only rotate the top face. I actually have to look at the normals of the triangles. And talking about normals, I'm gonna have to transform those as well. That sucks a bit. Can't just be simple. Do I actually have to go through like every triangle like this? Like I have the triangles, then I calculate the normal here, and if the normal is something, then I then transform the UV. I guess that's possible. That's possible. I don't know how I can simplify this problem. So, and hell, JJ. The current problem is that, let's say I place down some stairs, right? And then I rotate this. You can see the texture aligns, which is good, right? Like I rotate the UVs correctly. But then this texture also gets rotated, right? So I have to know which way the face is facing, like which way the mesh is facing, or which way the triangle is facing, if I want to choose whether or not to rotate. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to just process the mesh like one triangle at a time. So for UVs, for example, I can't just go through all the UV coordinates and just do the same thing for every single one. I would like to do that, but it's not that simple. And I can almost do it. Because I have like top face, bottom face. Those I do want to rotate. The sides I don't want to rotate. But then I have this cursed any mesh. Yeah. I think so as well. Actually, no. I remembered wrong. Yeah. Illusion shattered. It's not completely fixed, right? And the thing that I have to do, I basically just have to redo rotations completely. That's what I'm gonna do. Because right now I don't really understand what's going on there. I tried to poke my way through this. Didn't work. So, just build it from the ground up. So yeah. I'm just gonna like okay, at some point have a really boring stream, or at least a segment of a stream where I just think about rotations. And I'm kind of afraid of looking like dumb. So I feel like it should be simple, but to me it just doesn't click. Well, I'll have to do it anyway. If I'm really embarrassed, I'll do it off stream. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, I do have to rotate the normals anyway. And I think normals are actually something that I do rotate regardless of anything else. But I need to know the normals so I can know if I want to rotate the UVs. But I'm gonna do the simple thing first. So at least I have like a base to work from. Also, I don't like this pattern that I'm doing. But I guess it's kind of required. How do we transform these normals? Yeah. To transform these, we don't have an offset, we just have the facing. This is the same stuff as with the actual coordinates. That's fine. And what do we have? Oh, here we have this. So this is so scuffed. Anyway. I think this is the thing that I actually want. And then I'll normals. Oh, actually, I don't want to do this. I want to do mesh dot normals. You reference that. We do rotate and then normal stuff push and temp. Let me delete that. Yeah, how you're doing? How are you doing? How's everything going? Yeah, okay. Normal seemed fine. I was so prepared to just jump in here and see fucked up shadow lines. But it didn't happen. Like, everything just looks good. So this is after? I actually need a comparison. Um, God, I love multi-line commenting. It's so convenient. Also, a little life hack: if you don't have enough energy to do stuff, start exercising. XD. This is this is what I realized after I started streaming, and then I started streaming almost. Well, I think I'm streaming basically daily right now, but I want to do it for a bit more before I call myself a daily streamer. XD. Because who knows if the consistency is gonna disappear at any moment. But yeah, I started exercising pretty recently. Like, let me actually check. When did I start? Like a bit over a month ago. Just, on a, like, exercising bike, like a stationary bike. And yeah. I don't know if it's, causation or just correlation, but I do be streaming now. I'm making good progress on this, project. Yeah, that's the initial, like, starting point, right? But, after a while of doing it, it just gets better, magically. That's my experience. Also, these are still a bit fucked. Is that we don't want to rotate top faces? Oh yeah, there's the... Is that the issue? Because these are different even though they shouldn't be. And if I do this, then the top faces should be fine. Right? Yeah, now the top faces are fine and they all have the same color. Okay. So even there I do need look how shiny that is. Incorrect normals do wonders, dude. They feel like a sheen to it. That's great. Um I should just comment this out for now. Not delete it. Oh, wrong window. Anyway. Yeah, trust me, bro. Just do it for a month and then see. Next thing. I don't know, but it could just be that, how to say, not medical advice TM is the TLDR of what I want to say. Because how to say, it's like if some individual has a good experience doing a thing, it doesn't mean that it's gonna work for everyone. But at the same time, you know, usually movement isn't bad for your body. Mm. So now, do we? Okay. Where? Here we have this. Do we ever figure out here if we should be rotating? That's my question. Oh, I just realized this is the one branch where I can't place blocks neatly in this version of the game. And I have it because I have this tool here that I can use to create models. Well, not models, but like collisions for models. Damn. But I can't like cross-reference what this looks like because I can't like place down any blocks that I want. I don't know. Shading does seem fine on the tops. Have any stairs here? I don't know. Actually, I do have some. Yeah, all seems pretty fine. Everything seems fine here. That's cool. Do I decide anything here? Normals. No, I just transform them. What does it work here but not there? My rotation direction just different? Would that be the cause? No, because I was fine when I didn't do rotation at all. Anyway. Clipboard. Okay. I guess I just process everything on a triangle by triangle basis. Okay. Here I generate a lookup table and I use that, but I think on the Rust version I'm just gonna look at the normals on the fly. And yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, but this is basically the same code as we're doing here. So we just have 3 indices into the mesh. We just get the normal. Wow. We just average these out, I guess. I could probably do like divided by 3 instead of normalized, but and actually I'm gonna do that. Because these should all be normalized already. Can I do side by side? Godot doesn't want to snap the edges. Oh. That's good enough. He says and further tweaks the window. Okay. This is like so cramped. I'm glad there's this one. Dominant axis. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I'm just getting like Okay. Yeah. So I do want to know if the like normal is pointing approximately up, approximately towards X direction, or approximately towards Z direction. So that's what I'm figuring out there. I guess I can just assume that I have all of the stuff. Can I just do this? Does this work? Oh, I need to put an underline. The type. What? I just need to write as U32 or as U size. Oh, okay, so I have to dereference these as well. Alright. We have to clear all the errors. Cannot dereference that. Okay, let's not dereference then. Divided by 3. Right. There we go. Yeah, and then we want to figure out the dominant axis. Do I have that? Are we living in luxury? We are. We're living in luxury. We have .abs. That's good. And this also means that if I port this code away from Godot, then I'm gonna have to redo this part. Or at least have my own like vector3 type. And just like drop it in. That's also possible. But yeah. Abs normal abs. And then we I realize I have to say this. Also, domain left. Oh, I have to do this. Well, technically, this test has already been done, right? Like we know y is the same or bigger than x. We just need to know if y is bigger than z. I guess here I wanted to just do like redundant checks as well. I just wanted to see if this ever failed, but I don't care actually. Haha. This should be 0, 0, 1, 2. We check and then we format. Oh, true. Isn't this a readable line of code? This is wonderful, just wrapping around like this arbitrarily. As screen space ends. Ay, ay, ay. I know this comment is wrapping, but it's fine. This window is usually larger. Alright, what do we do with this? Oh, okay. So you basically only care if y is the biggest. I go through all this trouble and then I only use one of the answers. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. I trust that me figuring out this number and then only using one of the results, like the compiler is gonna see that and be like, yo, idiot, this can be optimized, and then it just optimizes it. So I don't have to worry about that. But I could make the code simpler to like read. By just figuring out the one thing. Yep. Anyway. So. If dominant axis is 1, then this is gonna say true. Actually, I think this is the exact opposite. So also I can do x, y, z. That's a bit more readable. What the hell? So, let's actually look at the game. What do we want to do with this information? So if we're on the top, we don't want to rotate our normals. So if we are not on the top, we do want to rotate. So you can also think about it like that. Do you want to do anything on the top? Oh, on the top we want to rotate the normals. So there's like, yeah, there's two things you want to do. Yeah. So this is like the division. Let's do that, I guess. Let me think. Hmm. I guess I want copies of the arrays. Because what I used to do is I just have the array and then I loop through each element and I transform it. But here I'm accessing these arrays kind of arbitrarily. Right. And I can't just build an array by appending here. I also need to access, well, an array or a vec arbitrarily and like set the elements. Because everything is done according to the indices. I guess I could just forego the indices array completely and just like build new normal arrays and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but this is let me see. There would for slices there's a thing like for chunks. But for iterators there didn't seem to be such a thing. Yeah, this is for slices. Slices, slices, slices. Um and I don't know if I could turn the vec into a slice and then do chunks. Maybe. But you know. It's fine. Opium. Yeah, probably. But you know, most of it is just like what is the easiest to read, right? And this is ass. Like, it's not that bad, but it's like while let some, if let some, if let some. It's a bit. I don't like it. Let's see. I don't think I have cloned a vec. Well, I mean, I might have, but I don't remember like how exactly it goes. Let's see. Temp normals. Can I just do this? What? Mm. Oh, because this is a slice. Or is it? It might be. And then I need to do like try into or to vec. Okay. What if I do this? It's gonna complain. Oh, it doesn't complain. Okay, fair enough. Do you want to know what it says if I explicitly dereference this? That doesn't say anything. Okay. Oh, it doesn't say anything. That's fine. Yeah. I know. If it compiles, it works. That is true. That is true. I'm gonna remove these parentheses though. Um. So UVs and normals. Do I need anything else? Vertices go through the same thing no matter what I do. So that's fine. These I'm gonna just let... I wish I did a for loop instead of this, like, trying to be functional thing. You know, take the mesh, take the vertices, iterate, map, and then do all this. I feel like this is a bit of a, like, a circus moment right here. You know, that happens. Anyway, now what I can do is just... There we go. I'm gonna move these a bit closer. Alright. So, I have these. We can copy the logic from here and just have everything work. Just have everything work. Okay. To do rotate UVs. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I don't think it's like quote unquote officially supported. Uh, but it is like a community made thing. But like GD extension is like a thing that, you know, allows people to write different like language extensions, right? And you know, people have figured out, oh, let's do this for Rust. And now I'm using their thing that uses GD extension, so I can use Godot. So I don't have to learn a rendering framework, or you know, WGPU, or I guess WGPU is the wrapper, WebGPU is the thing. Yeah, or OpenGL or something like that. Yeah, it is very cool. And I did all this in GD script before, like the mesh generation, and I got like acceptable performance. But then when I actually got to physics, then that's where everything started to break down. Like it was too expensive. I was like, optimizing this is pain if I can do it at all. And then yeah, now we're here. Yeah, basically. I think eventually I might ditch Godot. Um, you know, I've made my physics at least to be like entirely separate from the engine. But you know, who knows what direction the world will turn tomorrow. It's gonna be a bit of duplicate code, but that's fine. Um Also I don't want to do this exactly. This is not the thing that I want. I want to go through temp UVs. Do I have an I iterator here already? No, I don't. I guess. This is the thing that I want, and then let UV equals mesh though UVs. Actually, no. Why do I even build this temp UVs thing? Yeah, because I want to set triangles to arbitrary locations. That's the reason. Do we cry? We do cry. Oh no. Oh yeah, we cry because of this. Oh, that's fine. This is getting messy. Let me undo that. Oh no, actually, I had both braces there. That's good. It was the indentation was different and it confused me. Ay. Oh yeah, I have to make this mutable. Yeah, how long have you been using Rust? For the side. Like, how much experience do you have with it? Because you seem somewhat experienced, at least. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I've been using Godot on my spare time, which, admittedly, I have quite a lot. For like 2 to 3 years or something like that. And Rust has been like a recent addition to that, right? Oh, I also have to do UV offset to actually find it somewhere. UV offset. I guess I can do this outside the loop. Yeah. I experimented a bit before jumping into this project. Like I tried to make a server for rollback netcode, and it didn't really get anywhere, but I did learn about the language. And I also have one like work in progress project that's basically for making websites. I just want to be able to write Markdown or like my own fucked up version of Markdown into a text editor. Do one command line command and then have it be like a good HTML page, right? That's the dream. And maybe like slowly evolve it into a thing where I can like write HTML without like having to write HTML, basically. Oh no, what did I do? 1038. Oh yeah, I still have this here. And yeah, and divided by atlas offset. No. Divided. What? What does it say? Atlas size. Alright. Yeah, thanks. But It's not cool in the current state. It needs some work. I need to do this. Oh, anyway. Yep. Where do I temp UVs? Yep. This also has to be mutable. Okay. What does this look like? Actually, there is a possibility that I get a runtime error from Godot because the mesh is incorrect. Yep. It is exactly what I thought. Well, which one? Which array? I don't know which. It's probably complaining about normals. Normals missing. And also, here I'm not doing anything for the UVs. So, yeah. I guess if I want to make this a bit neater, I'm gonna do this like this. You know, like, if this is true, then do that. And then remove that if statement. I didn't mean to do build, I just wanted to check. Anyway. That's fine. Yeah. Now this is like less duplication of the code. I am going to temporarily uncomment this. So I get some kind of normals. And now I get some kind of UVs. So I should get some kind of visual output. I don't. Life is wonderful. Oh, I'm not probably returning the temp UVs. I'm doing something else. Oh, I'm dumb. Or am I? I'm not dumb, but I do need to do different things. What is the variable called exactly? Okay, it is UVs. Yep. Yay, that should be fine. Oh, but if I do this, then it's gonna be incorrect. Or I guess this is just a like general argument that you always give append. I thought this is just because anyway. Doesn't matter, it works. Yay. Now what did I fix? I fixed UVs. Right? Yeah, all these are the correct direction. Nice. It just works, TM. Now I have to do normals. Wow, wow, wow. Also, around 11, I'm gonna leave for grocery shopping. I would personally leave later, but yeah, there's some other people who want to leave at 11. So that's my time limit for the stream. Like half an hour. I can do the normals in that time. Ba -ba 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 -ba. I guess I could just do normals in this loop. I'm gonna access the same indices anyway. Yeah. Okay, I don't like that I'm doing the same thing over and over. But anyway, that's fine. I could have done like that. Anyway. Also, I really like how just having X, like capital X B0, capital Y B1, and capital Z B2, it increases the readability of the project so much. This doesn't just say this. You know? It says something that kind of makes sense. Wait, what? Okay, this is incorrect. I don't want to remove that. I want to remove this and then put this here. Nice. I don't want to do this either. I want to do temp normals, and we access it at the index. And we have to do this thing again. Equals normal. Also, if you're working on something yourself, like you said that you use WGPU, what are you using it for? Is my question, right? Because I'm at least somewhat interested. And we append here. Oh, okay. Is it intentionally no textures, or is it like a to-do thing kind of deal? No, I didn't mean to do that there. Yeah. Now the normals are also correct. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're going the Chad route. I'm happy with my Minecraftian quote unquote voxels. Yeah. Well, actually, what are you using for rendering? Are you doing mesh lattices or like I guess the thing that there's a video that I saw. I think it was this. Pretty good talk, I would say. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. So are you I guess you're building a distance field or how does the tech work? I need something to remove blocks. I haven't done that yet. Aye aye aye. And yeah. Um the Pterodon is interesting. Um it has like the localized like voxel boxes. Because if you break off something, it can like fall and interact with other voxels. It's interesting. And like collisions wise, I think the voxels were like circles or something, at least in certain contexts. Okay, okay. Fair, fair. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, I don't know. For me, it's the physics side is the interesting part that I want to do myself. I guess. But this is like very, very simple physics. So I don't need anything more complicated. I just want to know absolutely how it works and know that it's deterministic. I know Rapier supports determinism, but yeah. Fair, fair. Yeah. Each to their own. Time to make my master plan to somehow recruit you to do the graphics for this XT. I don't know. We'll see where everything goes. I do like the yeah, well I mean, for now, yeah. I do also need to figure out lighting at some point, and I don't know. Hopefully I will continue having it figured out. I did also want to say, like, there's a certain benefit when you work solo where if you want to release your thing anywhere and if you want to sell it, you don't have to negotiate with anyone and and figure out everything like paperwork and stuff like that. Or I mean, you still are gonna have paperwork if you're selling it, but it's less, right? On support one light, yeah, I'm gonna have like the Minecraftian style of lights, right? Where it's like you have skylight, and then you have like block sources of lights like a torch, and it's just a simple like distance thing, like how far the light reaches from block light. So yeah, that's gonna be what I'm gonna implement. And also like rendering performance wise, I still need to yeah, well, the one performance thing is I need to get rid of these faces. Because these are just meaningless inside of the cube. For now they're there because I just haven't I've been lazy, right? That's the real reason. What else? I need to also make the mesh generation multi-threaded. I don't need to, but why wouldn't I, right? Why wouldn't it be multi-threaded? Is the question. I could also make physics be multi-threaded. But that's not rendering, but that's another thing. But yeah. Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a grocery store moment for me where just work a different job and have someone else do it. I don't know if I want to like learn shaders and everything. I mean, I'm probably gonna learn them anyway if I want to use a rendering framework like OpenGL or WebGPU. So that's gonna be a whole other direction to take. Yeah, probably. I'm just afraid. It is so unfamiliar. Let me consult my to-do list. So, I still want to make vertical rotation also happen in... Also, I should flip the blocks that I'm placing to make sure that it still works. Do I need to do any additional logic for you? Hopefully not. I don't rotate the colliders. Yeah, there's a bit of a strange sheen here. So I have to do something for flipping still that I don't do yet. And let me place down some non-flip versions next to these. Yeah. There's the normals definitely. Do the textures line up? They seem to. So I don't have to do anything for UVs. At least on the top. On the side, yes. I'm gonna have to write that down for myself. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that probably next time, because it's about time. It's like still like 20 minutes till I leave, but I'm gonna like start winding down. You don't have anything else planned. To be fair, the goal that I've been aiming towards is like the stairs video. So, you know, I'll be able to make a video about how I do my stair stepping and how, you know, how you can make it smooth. Also, I need to change the lights of the scene. This is ugly. I'm not exactly sure if these normals are entirely correct. This is a lot darker than this. Probably shouldn't be. I'll look at that later. Or... Oh my god, this scroll wheel. You go that direction, you go that direction. Turn it down as well. Let's see what happens. It should actually update immediately. It's still a bit strange. Like the top face is a lot darker than this face. I have no idea why. It's really strange. Maybe. I mean, I could also just go here. Also, I can just comment this out as well and do... We have normal here. Nice. Yeah, normals are different. Dude, this is actually sick. Yeah, but it's not, you know, it's very simple stuff, right? Yeah, by the way, I guess epilepsy warning perhaps. This is like the best disco I've ever been at. I've never been at actually like a RL disco. So that holds true. Why is the top face and this face so different? And okay. So for some reason the top face of the stair mesh just doesn't like being correct. Fair. Why though? Is it just the mesh itself that's fucked? That's possible. It's possible my code is okay, and it's the actual mesh itself. Like I'm gonna have to open up Blender and check this. Um, can I hack this real fast? I could. I could just generate all the normals myself if I really wanted to. You know, just take the dominant axis and that's the normal. And that's it. No questions asked from the mesh. But I'm not gonna do that for now. Yeah, it's probably the mesh itself. That's my cope. Cope. And I do want to say these meshes are a bit annoying to edit because it's like a separate mesh per face because of how I put the stuff together. But I guess it also means if I go touch the top of the stair, I'm not touching anything else because it's a separate mesh entirely. That's great. Okay, what else do I have? Yeah, so I still have to figure out the phasing in them and like rotations. I don't know why rotations seem so simple, but I just don't get them. Even if it's my own rotation system, it's just like, yeah. I guess I should make a commit. Format. Also remove the old code. I don't need this anymore. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to do that. And it's also like, oh, how would I say it? Like I can do simple stuff like this because it's only 90 degree increments, right? Like that's already a pretty good limitation, right? Like only rotating in 90 degree increments. I can just do this. So it's not the usual rotations thing I feel like that I'm struggling with. It's yeah. Sometimes people are dumb. And this is my moment of being dumb. And that's okay. It happens. And then you just work through it. I don't need any of these changes. This is interesting. I have to redo this anyway. It's like work in progress. Every time the scroll goes the wrong direction, I feel like my hairline recedes another 0.001 millimeters. Like in the morning, I had a choice, right? Either I stream, or then like I prepare the mouse or being shipped back, right? So I already got like the return label and everything. I actually am growing a beard. And you know, I'm not worried about my hairline. For real. I live in bliss considering that. Well, you know, I'm not delusional, it's gonna come from me as well. But I don't know if I am going to care about it. You know, only time can tell. I don't actually want these changes either. Only these. So what do we do here? What did I do here? What did I write down? I've said this before, I will say it again. This is the only part of the development cycle where I would like the help of an AI assistant. Please tell me, what did I do? Write the commit message, please. Okay. Fix normal and UV rotations. I guess that's what I did. That. See if this all makes sense. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about this. Don't need to worry about anything else. I just need to push this. Nice. What's the name for the emote? Oh, case. Nice. Actually, I haven't really caught his streams, but I'll watch some videos from him. Anyway, let's see who we are going to for a while. Practical Mystery, I think we go here again. This is like randomly... Oh, why did I close the tab? Some random browsing throw me here. Ace, chill. But to do for next time, fix pulling. So understand my rotation system. That's the to do for next time. And to be honest, I'm also kind of ready already to like make the stair video, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Have a good one. See you later. Wow.